Hey everybody, happy Friday, hope you're doing well. So I've been doing a little bit of extra work here, and I am ready to start Twisted Shard. We're going to make 2 quick pit stops before we head over to the swamp, and one of those is simply paying a visit to the builder. I believe she gives us a book, and I don't think we've talked to her since we brought her over there. So I've passed by her a couple times while I was gathering materials. Let me show you where I am on that front. So we are, like I did last time for Stellar Basin, I got all of these, and with the final hull upgrade, I am ready to go with everything but the refined metal. I do have 1 refined metal, and I was trying to remember where I got this refined metal. I think this was either the one that I got from Gale Cliffs, or this was the one that we got just behind where we are right now at Greater Morrow. Because we only needed, we needed 1 for the first hull upgrade. We needed 2 for the second one. Oh, I know where I just got this. Now I remember. This was in the treasure chest where the oarfish was, behind the waterfall at Gale Cliffs. I believe that's true. I believe so. I hope so. I hope that's right. We are going to go get another one today, and there is a 3rd one that we'll be able to get at Twisted Shard. So, first thing I want to do, I want to buy 2 things while we're here. Actually, 3 things. I got quite a few research parts from dredging, and I also bought a few. To be honest, you can't buy them from the ship. What's her name? Ship right here, but you can buy them from the traveling merchant. And daily, they have been showing up, and sometimes twice daily. So I've been doing a ton of fishing. I've been working on the encyclopedia, though I have much more to do. But hey, how are ya? You finished it? Awesome. Well, welcome in. We're going to be doing Twisted Shard today, and I was just going over the preparations that I had made. Thanks for coming in. So what I'm going to do for this one is I am going to buy the Versatile Rod, which gives you Coastal, Shallow, Mangrove, and Volcanic, and I'm also going to buy the Fathomless Winch, which gives you Abyssal, Hadal, and Oceanic. Yeah, it's a pretty late stream. It's 1 a.m. To be honest, Twisted Shard shouldn't take long. It's just a matter of going to gather a couple things, get a couple fish, get a couple dog tags, and the hooded figure, and that's pretty much all we're going to need to do. I may just keep it to that tonight. I also laid down the groundwork to do Devil's Spine, but because I am starting so late, I'm probably only going to stick to this one area. So I am going to buy, we can afford both of them, we're going to buy the Versatile Rod, and we're going to put that over here, which of course is not going to let me do that. So let's uninstall, let's go get that back in here. And I just got the Swift Reaper trophy. Oh, that is because I increased my fishing speed past 200%, as you can see right there, 219% now. I look to try and platinum the game, but that requires a lot of fishing. Well, good news is, this game is all about fishing, and why not, you know? My plan is to wrap up Twisted Shard, maybe Devil's Spine, but if I don't do it this one, the next stream will be Devil's Spine, and it will be both endings. And then after that, the final stream will be wrapping everything else up. The Encyclopedia, I'm about halfway through it. And really that's going to be it, because we got the last hull upgrade. Twisted Shard. Twisted Shard, isn't it? That's what it's called? Not Twisted Strand. Is it called Twisted Strand? This whole time I've been calling it Twisted Shard. I'm looking at my notes here. The Twisted Shard is what I wrote all in the trophy guide, and if that's wrong, then I got a lot of correcting to do. But we will find out. I'm going to look at that in a minute here. I'm going to look at the map in a minute here. And now 250%. So again, we have, pretty sure it's Strand. You might be right. You might be right. We're going to find out in a second. So with this, we got 94% fishing speed here. We got 94% fishing speed here. Originally, those were both 83. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's because of the books? I don't know. Maybe that's because of the books. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have enough room here for other things, but I'm just going to uninstall this and move this over here, because we can't really do much else with it, and we're going to install it again. Okay, 1602, we have just enough time to go to 2 places before it gets dark. So this is what I wanted to do. Plus, I wanted to buy explosives, and now I'm thinking we can't buy explosives from the shipwright. So, kind of a pointless thing there. I still have 1640, and I have unlocked both of these, which will make us pretty good and fast. Okay. Why not? Let's see. Well, what was that? That was 425 and 255. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and uninstall all of these. The fastest one is probably that one. Put all of these in storage. I'm just going to move this up here. We're going to, oops. And that gives us a boat speed of 77.7 knots, which gives us no time to linger. God of War. Oh, and then today played some Red Dead Redemption 2. Geez, you're just doing it all. Mostly messed around because the story bores me. And just now I restarted Cyberpunk 2077 to play as a female because I was thinking of women. You were thinking of a woman. There you go. I have yet to play God of War 2016. It is on my very short list of things to do. I'm going to play Returnal first, then God of War, then Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, all the PS5 ones that I didn't play in the past year since I've had my PS5. God of War, of course, was on PS4. I just never got around to playing it. Okay, so we should be good to go here. I do like this. This looks nice and fast. And I did all the upgrades before the final hull upgrade. And once we do the next hull upgrade, this light spot is going to move here so that we can get the 3000 lumen. And if we don't get that, we could always get the Flame of the Deep, which is a reward for doing the stone tablets in Devil's Spine. Pretty sure it's 2018. Yeah, it might be 2018, the start of the Norse Saga. Yep. Yeah, some other game was 2016 where they did like a remake, and I can't remember. Oh, maybe it was Doom. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. But no, God of War and then God of War Ragnarok. They're both going to be hopefully at some point this summer. Okay, we are set up. Yeah, Returnal. I've given a try on my European account, and I got to Frike, and I got Frike down to like very, very close to the last health bar, and then died again. So definitely looking forward to putting that on my main account, where I will be kind of forced to actually play it and complete it. Alright, so enough about the cargo here. I think we are well suited, and now with all that moving stuff around, it's too late. So let's go ahead and sleep, and then I'm going to look at the map, because I definitely have to do some rewriting of the trophy guide if Devil's Strand, and I called it Twisted Shard, Twisted Strand instead of Twisted Shard. Okay, well, I'm going to have to definitely do some rewrites on the trophy guide. Oh, well. Thank you for pointing that out, Hair Lover. That is definitely funny, because I spent about 3 weeks writing that thing, and okay. Sometimes you get stuck in a way of thinking. And yeah, it just doesn't work out sometimes. That's okay. That's okay. It's very simple to fix that. It helps when you're also on the guide team for the website. So we're just going to talk to the builder here and double check that we didn't miss out on getting a book. Oh, she found this while unpacking. You should take it. She hands you a book. See, I knew it. Cover's dusty. You could always store stuff there. Okay, so I did come by here and I grabbed a bunch of materials, and I didn't want to talk to the builder before stream. So good. Okay, let's go ahead and put that one on, the Engineer's Companion. We're going to give that a good old read, and we are going to head to an island very close by, right over here. In fact, you just mentioned the dock worker. We are going to handle a pursuit here that involves delivering a package to the dock worker. Look at this cute little boat. That boat is so cute. I love how tiny the boat is. It is so much smaller than us. Pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. I didn't hear it yet. There's a timid little voice that comes out of it, but I didn't hear it. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peers out at you. I think, oh, there it was. Who goes there? Yep. I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. I would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into the accursed island chain. Well, of course, we will deliver the package for them. And because we've done it before and we got a great $25 reward, so so we expect to get a reward for this one, of course. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside. But listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it. So just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Oh, we got another book. I forgot about that. And it's Getting Over It with Mind and Body, which is a I didn't catch on to this, but Jacksepticeye did a playthrough of this, and he mentioned that this is Getting Over It by, I forget the developer's name. It was a very frustrating game where the player sits in a bucket and uses like a shovel or something to climb a mountain. Very weird. Yeah. This time a book is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. There you go. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. So that is the only time we're going to see that boat. It disappears as soon as we leave. Let's go ahead and just get this treasure quick. Now I professed how quick this portion is going to be. I've already spent a lot of time talking about things and haven't even gotten to the swamp yet, but let's go ahead and grab these since we're going over to the dock worker. May as well pick up some treasures to get a little bit of money. And there we go. Alrighty. Okay, let's head back. Lost my bearings there. There we go. Alright, so we're going to head back. I'm going to turn the light off for now. Now it's not catching any fish at the moment. So we have this package. It's oozing with black ooze. We gotta hand it to the dock worker. We've delivered to him once before. I'm just gonna hit the trader first. 37.38. Not really what I was hoping for as far as money is involved. How's the day treating you? I've got a package for you. Delivery. Takes a large package, examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. I don't think luck enters into it. Yeah. I understand what you're saying there. So we will pay the dock worker a visit next time we're in town. But for now, let's head to, well, Twisted Strand. We are a bit far away. Probably should sleep for the night. And you know what? Why don't we head over to Steel Point and we'll sleep there, since it's on the way. So Twisted Strand only really has the one pursuit, and it's, you know, in order to get the next relic, and then of course the hooded figure is really the only other thing So I consider that pursuit that we just did, delivering the package, which is called Craven Courier, over here. That, what was it, Devil's Spine? Ran into a courier towards Devil's Spine. That's Devil's Spine. Didn't we get it, like, over here or something? Wait, no. We were... I don't remember. You know what? Maybe it was Devil's Spine. No, it wasn't, though. It wasn't, though. Whatever. Anyway, now I'm really confusing myself. Alright, let's head out. We'll check in on that later. Good dolphins? Hey, dolphins! Don't do that, camera. I want to watch the dolphins. Camera. There we go. Let's see if they want to race. Race. Alright, we heading the right way? No, we're not. We're heading to Devil's Spine. Let's go. Let's go the correct way. There we go. Alright. Yeah, because this is where we were, and this is towards Twisted Strand. I gotta get used to calling it Strand. I swear I probably have called it Twisted Shard every single time I talked about it. That's kind of wacky. Kind of wacky. That's where we were, and of course he's now gone. Completely gone. It was like he was never there. Okay, so what I did was I marked a couple things. This is for kind of like a side pursuit. It's never really given its own like pursuit name. It's never really part of any quest. We're gonna meet an NPC where this X is, and they're gonna ask us to look for things, and these are the 3 places we can find them. There's also a device we need to find for the main pursuit to find the relic, to get the relic, I should say. And it is 2 of the parts that we need are there and there. The NPC is going to also put these 2 X's on the map, but I figured maybe we'll just gather a couple things on the way. And I believe the hooded figure is here. But I would like to lay down some crab traps and do some other things before we go and fulfill that one. There's also a campsite. I think it's back here, the next campsite, and then the final campsite I think is over here. So I want to get that one, I want to explore that one, and I want to explore this one before we get too far into the next area, just because I'd like to hit all of them before we get close to the ending. Okay. So all that being said, what are we gonna do? Let's see. Let's start doing some fishing. And we got our first Twisted Strand fauna here with a gray mullet. This is because we have this rod here which catches all the stuff we need for here and in Devil's Spine. I'm going to go ahead and catch a few, though I think we're far enough out from the part of the main pursuit where we need to catch fish. We need to catch 3 gray mullets for the pursuit, But again, it's like the third of maybe like 5 stages of the pursuit. So might be a little presumptuous to be grabbing fish just yet. So we'll leave the rest for later. I am going to... I was going to go to Stellar Basin and grab that last... grab some explosives and get the other refined metal. By the way, I went to Stellar Basin, and I'm very unhappy to say I didn't see any of the loose jaws actually in the basin. That was the one thing of the patch notes that they said they were going to do, was make sure that there was 2, I think, spawn points for the loose jaws inside the basin, and I found no loose jaws in the basin. There's the one that's right outside the circle of islands that's always been there, and the other one that's really close to the researcher. I didn't see any new spawn points for the loose jaw, so I figured I'd report on that in case anyone's watches this playback on YouTube. Since I did make this all because of the patch. So that was one of the things I wanted to look into, and it's the only thing that was mentioned that didn't happen. So, anyway. So we already have 2 of the recording rarities. Let's go and get the next recording rarity. It's really easy to get. It's really close by here, unless I'm going the wrong way, which I might actually be doing because I don't remember exactly where it is. Hold on. This is, yeah, we want to go here, I think. Pretty sure this is it. Right, is it here? I believe it's here. Yes. Yep, there it is. Okay. Pile loose debris. It can be cleared to make a shortcut. Let's use an explosive. It's getting late, too. Debris crumbles away. You know how that goes. So, again, we have all kinds of fishing poles that we need. We can catch every kind of fish. So we are all set up. And we got the Goliath tigerfish, the next recording rarities fish. And that's going to bring us some pretty decent money. So in this area, in the Twisted Strand, there is a bunch of beasts, and they're called mine suckers. The first time, there we go. The first time I saw this, I really did think it was just going to be 1, but it's actually 3 of the same creature. So let's go back out. And what this creature does is it can make it look like there's a whole bunch of like make vines appear and kind of mess with reality a little bit in a way that's not, it has nothing to do with hallucinating like you normally do when you have panic. I'm just going to do this once just to see if I happen to get, oops, the, yep, and there it is. I got the aberration. That's what I was looking for. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. I hope that didn't hit the recording rarities fish. That will really hurt the price. Alright, let's tell her about it. So we get 2 research parts every time that we find any of the 4 fish. The other one will be in Devil's Spine, obviously. And let's go ahead and... I'm going to try to only sell a few of these. I'm definitely going to sell that. 283 though. Really? Usually it's like over 300. That's really weird. I'm going to sell that one off just to get rid of it. And I'm going to sell... Oh, we got stale. You know what? Just sell them all. They're not going to stay fresh enough for what we need. So that's fine. Move that into storage. Alright, let's go ahead and start the actual pursuit. We need to find... I'm going to find these 2 pieces here. And then we're going to gather the fish that we need to gather to get that done. So let's go back in. Right behind us is the mine sucker. Whoa, we are going way too fast. Okay. I'd like to get around. Yeah, oh, I think, okay, our spot opened up. And we're going to go, oh shoot, it didn't open up. Let's see, you're going to let me by? I want to go right there. Let's go ahead and use Banish. I don't know if that'll help get rid of the vines. There we go. Alright. Here is the one of 2 places we need to go to get a special item. That is a mortar barrel. Okay, and we also want to go all the way over here. So if we turn around and go... Why don't we remove this? Remove marker. There we go. May as well pick this up. Oh, excuse you. And we can't get that way. Having a few extra explosives is definitely useful. There's another mine sucker in here. I guess there should be. Yep. Let's see if we can skate away from him without getting... Yeah, see, that's what it does. It can use little vines. You can make vines appear, and they can hit you, and then you can also create little barriers. I'm trying to get over there. Okay, this one opened up. Hold on, let me see. If I go through. This should work if these vines open up. Let's see. There we go. That's going to let me get through, and then it's going to block my way. That's not very nice. But notice how it's not actually damaging the boat, so that's nice. Alright, it's also getting dark, which does not make things easier. Now, supposedly there's an opening. I guess this is the opening. This actually is the final Blackstone shrine, and this is actually really easy to do. Oh, I sold the aberration of the mullet, didn't I? Okay. All you need to do is put, I think it's just one. Yeah, one aberrated fish. Put it in there, you're done. That's it. And then you get the final shrine reward, I guess. So I'm a little lost here exactly where I'm going. Let me see. I think if I can, I want to head to the left, but it is getting a little dark. This over here is glowing. Oh, okay. That's because I panic. I think it's actually... Oh, it's glowing behind me. That must be it. If I can turn around. Okay, yep, that's it. Very good. Alright, we're gonna... I think I'm safe here. By the way, there's the NPC that we're gonna need to talk to. So... Okay, we got plenty of room. Again, when you're playing this game the first time, you'll have to just kind of work through all this and discover where everything is. And of course, he was going to tell us where they are on the map. In fact, when we go up and talk to him, he probably will still tell us to find these two items. Let's see if we can find our way over to him. I also need to rest. I am going a little wacky. Another message in the bottle, and I unfortunately do not have any explosives. That must be the other end of where we were trying to get through before. So we're gonna start we're gonna probably start hallucinating here. So I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna try to head back to the traveling merchant, the pontoon as it's called. As soon as we can get out into open water here. Actually, I think we're going to end up right next to where the traveling merchant is anyway. Okay. And where are we? Oh, we're a bit further than I thought we were. Nothing a little sleep won't help. Won't. Nothing a little sleep won't take care of. I don't know. Okay, I'm resting. Don't mind me. I'm resting. Okay. I made it to safety. We're all good. And I got no fish or anything to worry about, so let's go ahead and sleep. I'm going to go ahead and sleep a little bit longer. There we go. For fun, let's go catch some more mullet, which was right around here, unless I cleaned them out. Let's see. I guess, perhaps I did clean it out. Alright, well there's plenty more mullet where that came from. Alright, so let's go meet our new friend here. We want to just go basically, yeah, to the left a little bit and straight. Get these little arrows that he so nicely put up for us all to see. And right through under this loop into this dock, we're going to meet our new friend. Obviously, I can always help. Pursuit added, pursuit updated, pursuit updated. I figured you'd be up for it. You have the look. Listen up. Find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. And use that to bombard the beast. Other planes went down to the north and east. Where we are now, I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. So, again, I already marked them. We already got those pieces. Understood. Okay. And then the important question is, how will you, Mr. One-Armed Airman, honor your squadron? Well, he's apparently hundreds of dog tags. There's 3 sets of dog tags to find, and those are the other markers I've placed on the map. That's what I'm saying, not what he's saying. You must understand, I never found all the bodies. And any other dog tags, and add them to the tree. So basically, you bring him dog tags, you get research parts. Alright, so we're going to speed this up and letting him know we found both items. So now that he has both pieces of his weapon, we need to create something new that we haven't seen in this game yet, and that is bait. We set the traps, he fires his mortar, and then the mine suckers are taken care of. So he's marking the locations of the traps. But can't really do anything with those traps yet until we make some bait. Make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Okay, so he's going to show us 3 different setups for bait. This is called a gar, and these are 2 mullets. This is a catfish and another gray mullet. Catfish can only be caught at night. And then the final bait is made out of 2, I think they're called longfin eels, or longfin black eels, or something like that. Also only caught at night. And there is one of the 2 spawn spots here in Twisted Strand is right behind us. But again, it's only at night. So we will go and get some mullets, we'll get a gar, maybe we'll catch... Well, we need a tarpon for the hooded figure. Oh, I need to put down my crab pots. I haven't put down my crab pots yet. I gotta remember to do that. So we'll probably go and do that and look for some mullet and a gar, which is not too far away. Alright, so we don't have the fish yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And also grab the dog tags. And the great thing is, once you catch the fish, bring them back to him, put them in where they need to go. I don't even think it really matters if they end up getting stale or rotting. But, you know, once you have them, put them where they need to go, then you're good to go. You're never far enough away from the airmen that you can't just stop and drop some things off with them. So, okay. So let's undock, and so the eel spawn spot is literally right here. So once it becomes night, we'll come by here, and I think I'm gonna go buy some explosives. I think that's gonna help tremendously getting around here. Keep an eye out for the mine suckers. So we got a mullet here. I don't want to stick around too long here, but let's see. those. Oh, and we got a gar right here. Okay. So this is pretty much all we need, at least during the daytime. We may as well go grab one of the dog tags. Though I'm curious. No, it's just metal. Okay. That's just scraps of metal. And that's a tarpon. We need that for the hooded figure. What was that? Some more gray mullet over there. Okay. I believe that's the tarpon as well. Unless that's another species that I'm forgetting. We're not going to rest here, but we are going to visit. This is the campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. In fact, the spit, the rotting fish hang from the spit. Fire blow had been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. And then check the bundle. A nest of rags lies at the base of a tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved into the tree trunk above. The 3 distinct sets of symbols. And again, you don't really get any rewards for this one. It's just kind of very vague hints at the story. There's a book symbol underneath a wave, and then an upward arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. The second set is 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. And the third set is a book symbol sits above a wave. A downwards arrow points from the book down through the wave. And that is all you really get from this site. Unless you visit it after you get your 4th relic, which this is the 4th relic we're going to get, and talk to a specific NPC, but we won't talk to them until we've gotten all 5 relics, so that we can set up for both the good ending and the bad ending. But there you go. I'm not going to sleep because I need to catch a catfish and 2 longfin eels. I did not grab any dog tags. Why don't we go ahead and head back in and head back towards... I should be able to find a catfish on the way. Head back towards where we just came from. Follow the arrows. We should be well set up. There is always a possibility that the mine sucker might ruin our plans here. Oh, well, we have an eel. We may as well grab it. So here's the longfin eel. Grab 2 of them. And we did get an aberration. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can make this work. These mullets are easy to move around. Gar is pretty long, but yeah, that should work out fine. Okay. And there is our other... So the catfish, I believe, might be 6 squares. So we may actually have to return with the catfish later. Alright, where are we going? We need to go... So these are where the traps are. Let's go ahead and remove that one. That is where the airman is. So the other 3 X's are the traps, which aren't very helpful to us at the moment. Let's see if I can go around this way. Oops. Mushrooms don't really damage. Don't really damage your boat, but pretty much everything else does. Alright, let's drop all this stuff off. And then we will get a catfish, which is close by. I can't really remember, unfortunately. Which honestly is fine. I'd like to get the dog tags before finishing the bait, even though I'm not leaving myself a lot of room for that. I feel like he doesn't take the dog tags after you get to a certain point of the pursuit, but I think that's literally, it's only after you hand him the carcasses of the mine suckers. Okay, so I gave I did the whole first bait, so he gives me back bait number 1. Bait for the last one. Put these in here. We will not be baiting any of these traps until we have all 3 baits, and we have already collected the dog tags. Because it's real easy to just drop the bait, grab the carcass, move on to the next one, so on and so forth. Let's discuss the bait for the second one, so that we can drop that in. Okay, it is 2313. I'd like to sell this aberration. I got 3 research parts. I got 2 baits. Can I put these in storage? I can, okay. Those are going in storage. So is this. So we're gonna exit out of that. Let me just spend these research points, which I think I was... Yeah, I'm gonna spend them on crab pots. So when I first played this game, I pretty sure that I had every research part that's kind of available to you through Pursuit, through dredging for materials. I got a bunch, but I think at least now, after the patch, if not before, it's kind of random how often you get a research part as you're dredging for lumber, scrap metal, and cloth. The last 2 times I was playing this here, you know, to prepare for these streams, each time I feel like I got like 3 or 4 research parts, just, you know, like within an hour of me running around and doing different things and dredging for treasure and for materials, which may have been more often than it was in my first playthrough. But either way, when I had gotten every research part that the game had given me for doing everything in the game, before actually buying them, I still needed about 20 to 25 research parts in order to finish all of these tabs. And now, with the change where the traveling merchant has it for sale daily, at least 1 part, if not 2, I have been earning a little bit extra money with the fish I've been catching, and I've been buying research parts and getting a lot more research done. I just haven't bothered with the nets. I kind of want to get this one here because I have heard from the one person who's like speed running this game, and who streams his speed runs, said that the large trawl net is the best way to catch an anchovy, and the anchovy king, which is the aberration of the anchovy, which can only be found in the open ocean and can only be caught by a net. So you can't just go to a specific spot and use atrophy. You can't go to a specific place and expect to catch the anchovy. You just have to throw it all to chance and luck. So anything we can do to make that happen will be this. So we'll probably research that next. Even though I just spent all 3 research points on crab pots that I'll never probably ever use. I probably could have used it here, but oh well. That's fine. It is 23:13, and I need to catch a catfish, and I also want to catch or get the dog tags. So let's try to work our way out of here. Hopefully we can find a catfish before it gets too late. That is the mine sucker, I think, or it's mushrooms. I was just going to say marshmallows, which is not correct at all. Right, so we are just passing through, friend. We're just passing through. I think I'm going to buy some explosives if I can. They may only have 1 for sale each day, and I don't think it's the next day. Well, I mean, by the clock, it actually is past midnight, so. Again, no reason to ever buy this. Though it's a great price. I must have read the haggling and bartering. I listened back because I put all of the streams on YouTube, and when I got that, I think it was the second stream. Instead of bartering, what did I call it? Battering? Yeah, haggling and battering. You know, if you ever want to batter somebody, there you go. And so yeah, here it is for sale, about $300 each time. Again, this is with the discount since I read the haggling and bartering book, because normally it's like 313 or something like that. And then these normally about 500. In fact, they are normally 500. 425, great deal. But don't ever buy this because there's so many in the game. You do not need to buy them. The only thing you can use them for is hull upgrades. You only need 6 of them altogether, and you can find at least 8 of them as you're playing the game. Okay. I'm a little wary to head back out, but you know, no risk, no reward. Let's see if we can find the catfish. I don't believe catfish are outside of the swamps. I think we have to kind of keep looking around inside here. What are you? What are you? You're not a catfish. You are the other thing. One of them is a tarpon. One of them is something else. I can't remember what they're called. And did I just go back outside? Yeah. All right, I'm seeing things. Let's go ahead and rest. Even though it's practically 3 a.m. We may as well go get the dog tags instead of the catfish. Pretty easy to do. First one is over here on a secondary island. You can see that glow right there. That's the dog tag. Let me show you this just for fun. I'm gonna take this. Oh, research part. I forgot this is research part. There was one more research part. I think it was in the Stellar Basin, or was it in the Marrows? I can't remember. Oh well. But you see this little tugboat, and we've been playing this whole game, walking up to boats and being able to check their hulls and get lots of rewards. Do you think this is the same? Nope, it's a trap. It's a trap. I'm just looking for the fish spawn points. And then we'll wrap around here to an actual... I'm not going to bother picking up the lumber. Actual crash site. And as the airman said, these fallen brethren, they could be anywhere, but we found our first set of dog tags. Let's go ahead and put this out of the way. Oh, I forgot to sell this off, and it is stale, but not rotting, so that's good. So go ahead and bring that. Let's cash that in. Just curious what that is. That's another mullet. Okay. All right, 114, still pretty decent amount of change. Since we're here, let's go quickly spend that research point, our part, and off to the next. Go ahead and get rid of that one. No, I'll leave them up until we're done. I think this one, it's not on totally on the outside of the swamp lands, but I think we can get around to it by going this way. Nope, one more. I think it's in between these two here. Yep, right here. We have another crash site. And instead of dredging like we did for the last one, this one is simply by exploring the crash site. Fuselage of an old fighter plane sits amidst a mass of broken wings and wheels. Try to get inside the fuselage, and you get 2 trinkets and your next dog tag. Again, there are 3 altogether. That's metal. Oh, it's cloth. Okay. Well, I don't really need it either way. Either way, there's another gar. I think the catfish is actually around here, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just... You know what? I guess I could... May as well catch a fish to spend some time. Now that it's 1800, okay. So let's just plot where we're going here. Guess we'll go around. Where are you? I have my telescope right here so I can look. It's a longfin eel. That is one of those things. So helpful. Oh, there's the stone shrine. Do I? Catfish! There we go. Okay. How convenient would it be if we got both the catfish that we need and an aberration, and we can make a sacrifice right here and now. There's our catfish. And there's our aberration. What is it called? The Nightwing? Nightwing catfish. Okay. Well, since we're here, let's do it. Let's do it, even though it's very late. So we have an aberration. This one, very simple. This is also... Oh man, I didn't realize how freaky this one looks. It looks like it has eyes. Ooh, gross. Tryptophania. Do not like. Do not like. Alright. You know what? I didn't even read it. Hopefully it was up there long enough for you to read. The waves lap up to the platform where you laid the aberration. As the water makes contact with it, a buzzing sound fills the air. The previously still water bubbles up and over, obscuring the fish. And Servant of the Shrines has now been awarded to me. And this is 31% oceanic mangrove and shallow. Again, it's another situation where any aberrated fish, I really don't think it had to be a mangrove aberration. As you'll see at Devil's Spine, you'll have to do this very same thing for the Bane Pursuit to get the relic. And I used I think a coastal fish that I had caught that was an aberration, and it worked just as well. So any aberrated fish, you put it in here. If you don't buy a mangrove rod, you can use this to get oceanic and mangrove. And 31%, decent enough. But I'm going to just go ahead and put that right into storage. What we have now is much better. So we're never going to officially use that. So we already got these two here. Again, I would like to leave these up until we turn them in. So 21:30. Are we close to? We're not close to anything. We do need to turn this in before we lose it, actually. Okay, I'm trying to reorient myself to where we are. Okay. So as long as the mine sucker doesn't get in our way, he says, to no avail. I hear the mine sucker. And I think I went one place too far, but that's okay. You know what, just for fun, catch a second catfish, just in case we lose the first one. I'm going to go a bit of the long way here, but I think in the end it's going to pay off. That's fine. So take a quick right turn here through the loop. Let's see. Long finial right there. I did say I was not going to do... Well, that's fine. We still have to set the traps. I'm going to give him the dog tags that I have. I imagine I probably could have put more than one dog tag in there, but I just I felt like maybe I should do them one at a time, just in case. So we're going to plop that one in. It's less fresh than the other one. I'll just sell the other one. And there is our final bait, which we are putting in storage. That's all for now. Let's go ahead and go to the traveling merchant to sell the two fish that we have. Nope, I do not want you to get in my boat, you infection. See, I knew I was going to regret saying this was going to be a quick and easy one. I mean, this has not been difficult in any sense. But this is definitely... I've probably made it a little bit longer by gabbing and doing other things and setting it up this way. But hopefully this is still helpful. If you happen to watch this at a later time. Alright, so the large trawl net is now unlocked. And we will use that. Heavy duty trawl net, coastal oceanic. Now that I think about it, I don't even remember. I would think the anchovy probably isn't oceanic, but maybe it is. So maybe I do have to get this one. But look at that. 9 by 10, 18 per day. Lasts for 3 days. I guess they all last for 3 days or less. So there you go. Okay, and just double checking. Okay, I'm gonna buy another explosive. Just in case that helps. Alright. And we're gonna sleep a little bit longer. There we go. Okay. Probably unnecessary to do that because I think it's just a little bit after 6 a.m. It wears off regardless. But, you know, last thing I want is to hallucinate that birds are flying down, stealing everything that I'm catching. The only other thing we need to catch right now is the nation's heart. I don't know. We need to. We just need to get a dog tag, which has nothing to do with catching any fish. Thank you very much. So we're just going to go around to the back here. I do have all 3 baits. So we are pretty much ready. We're just doing this last bit for research parts. That is a sergeant fish. Okay, that's the sergeant fish. The thing that looks like it's got a little whisk. What are you doing over here? I did not expect to see you over here. Probably could use banish, but I don't want to overuse it. And very soon we're going to be dropping those baits, and we're going to be dealing with those mine suckers. You know, get rid of them for good. That's the great thing about this one. Unlike the other 2 places. Actually, is that it? Yeah, that is it. Okay. The other, you know, with Gale Cliffs and Devil's Spine too, unfortunately. Alright, he's getting a little angry, so let's go ahead and get what we need to get. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Alright, so let's inspect the old fighter plane. I hate when you get a little damage just for, you know, moving up to something that you need to do. Anyway, we're gonna look inside, and we get the last dog tag. A research part, thank you very much, and a trinket ring. Alright. In the end, I bought those 2 explosives, and now I'm realizing I don't really need them. I have everything I need. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, you know what? Heck. Why not? Oh, so I ruined my rod that catches the fish that I need to catch. Well, that's only shallow. But that does catch mangrove and all those other ones. So let's just let it run its course. And that is a tarpon. Okay. Oh, here's the refined metal. You know what? What the heck? Let's treat ourselves. Good news is we haven't damaged any engines, so we're not going to be running too slow. I'm not going to use it on the other side of the area, though. There is our refined metal. So it is 1752, and I am going to move along the outside of this area. Yeah, let's go ahead, and even though we saw the mine sucker out here, we are going to move to the outside, and we're going to probably should banish on instead, would probably be the better choice. I'd like to move to the rickety pontoon without running into anything. So yeah, I'm going to put banish on instead. Let's first make sure that the light is on. We'll put banish on. Something that I actually haven't mentioned during these streams, because we only got banish at the very end of the last stream. There's a trophy for banishing 10, I think, threats. And I apologize for losing my train of thought here as I'm concentrating, because I do not want to lose anything that I caught. But, okay, it's right here. The first time I played after I got banish, I mean, I did it in this order. I did, I got banish at Stellar Basin, and I did use it plenty of times on the mine suckers. I used it on those little pink clouds we just saw. Used it every single time I saw a pink cloud. I used it, and I don't think it counts when you use it on the pink clouds. I think you have to wait till the pink cloud turns into, a tentacle or whatever, and then use it. I'll go ahead and drop this in here. And the final three are in Devil's Spine. So yeah, you get 2 for as a reward for one of the things you need to do for the pursuit, and then the other refined metal, the last refined metal, is sitting there. I don't even think you have to use an explosive to get that one. But we'll hang on to this. Let's go ahead and put that in storage for now. I don't think I need to worry about that anymore. I mean, also look at the price tag, $1,500. You don't want to go spending $500 on a refined metal when you need all that money to actually get the hull upgrade, I'm just saying. I'm just talking here. Where are we? We can finish this crab pot. Speaking of crab pots, let's drop it right now. Soon. Okay, let's do this first. Sell those. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it before I go to sleep. There's a good place for crab pots. Looks like right here is a good place. I don't have any in my cargo. Well, that was a simple mistake. Simple mistake. Do not even test me. Infection. Do not even test me. Alright, storage. You, and I really should buy some of these other crab pots. Let's go ahead. Oh, not shipyard. No, I need fish market. We just bought this one. It's quite nice, but it's also rather expensive. They're all really expensive. 85, 127, 127. Well, I may as well get top of the line. Even though I'm realizing I also never repaired my fishing rod. Nah, I changed my mind. I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use what I have. Repair. Put this back in the cargo. Just double check. You know what? I may as well pull out these baits. Yeah. All right. Now let's drop the crab pot. This one's a good place to... Where did you go? It said plenty. Alright, stop. Oh, right, because of the depth. That's, I need to go back to Stellar Basin and drop one in a larger depth than, like, half a meter, I think it was. Because there's still one lobster I need to catch in there. I'm going to drop this one in here. Okay. Now we're going to sleep. Turn in the last dog tag, set the traps, wrap up the pursuit, and then we will head out and do the hooded figure as well. Right. Just for giggles. What is this? Nice, nice. So after you finish this pursuit, you're going to have an opportunity to make some bait that you can take with you. So, you know, as you're going along and you're catching fish, you can either sell them if you want, or you can hold on to them. And every fish that you have, you give to the airman. Once the pursuit is done, he'll return into bait. If you fill up this thing over here with fish, he will give you pretty much the same amount of, like, a bait takes up 2 squares. If you fill up every square of this fish, you will have 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, you'll have 12 baits. Bait's pretty nice, but it's not really worth buying bait. So you can have him make the bait and then hold on to it, you know? You can also sell it too for a little bit of money. Anyway, what was I doing? Dog tags. Thank you. Hang them on the tree as promised. And that's all of them that I can remember anyways. Put their faces too clearly anymore. The first time I played this, I was pretty sure I handed him 3. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I was pretty sure I handed him 3. But he never said this. That was all of them. He never told me that was all of them. So I did a second playthrough and I got this answer. And right. So just you know, keep your eyes out in case he says that or doesn't say it. And you can see right behind him the arm that's held out with the knife in it. Right behind that arm is the mortar, and it's ready to go. So let's get to it. Let's set some traps. This part really simple. Let me just double check. I do have the bait. he can't fix anything, so never mind. Goodness gracious. Just a shortcut. It's not really worth it, but plus I think I moved the explosives to my cargo. I mean my storage. Yeah. Alright, well we won't be using a light for the time being, and that's okay. Alright, here's the first bait. Just walk right up to it. Load the trap. And back up. You don't want to sit there during the scene. Less because of the mine sucker and more because of what's going to happen to the mine sucker. You don't want to get it in that trap and you don't want to explode. That's a mullet. Who cares? You are Sergeant. Is this one the mullet? Or is this something else? That's a gar. Well, I already have. That's fine. More is good. More is always good. Okay. So that's done. By the way, let's go ahead and remove these. So these are the dog tags. We're going to remove these. You can see these are the 3 places to drop the bait. We just did that one. I'm going to go over here and do this one. Now, what you can do is you can pick up each one of these when they're killed. There'll be a carcass still here. You can pick this up. But they are rather large, so I think I'm probably going to have to come back for 1 or 2 of them, or sell my fish. We'll see. Let's take care of this one that's in the mushroom area. Once you're in this position and you have these baits, just go ahead and load them up. Don't waste any time. Because once you get rid of these 3 mine suckers, it's just going to be a lot easier to just do everything else you want to do in here. I mean, you've seen it once, you don't need to see it again. I could just start fishing. Let's see. Do I have enough room? Can I make this work? I think so. I'm going to put these here. Oh, that gar is so long. He's such a long boy. Yeah, we can make this work. I don't think I should catch any more fish, though. Oops, sorry. Hit that too many times. Let's get out of the crab traps. There's a treasure here, isn't there? Okay, just some wood. Just some lumber. That explosive may have... Yeah, that explosive would have come in handy. But I probably would have used it on one of them and then said, oh, I should use it on this one instead. It's never a perfect answer. But alright, we're gonna get these 2. Okay, now I'm outside. That's okay. We'll go around. It is getting late though. Which could end up hurting my progress, which would be most unfortunate. But again, the good thing is, for the most part, no, that's where the colon count, or not the Goliath tigerfish was. For the most part, the only threat here is the mine suckers, and we are dispatching them right now, so not really much anything else to worry about. Okay, I'm going to back out of that. You're not going to see a lot of hallucinations inside here. Son of a gun. There's another catfish. We got no room for it. I could have sworn one of these was a treasure. Alright, back to the airman, and we will finish up this pursuit. Well, that's interesting. I guess my theory is a little incorrect then. Because I always thought the mine suckers were doing this. And that there wasn't really much threat for hallucinations. So either we're hallucinating, because lack of sleep, or it's not mine suckers, I don't know. Catfish, I don't know why I keep doing this. I do not have room for this stuff. Gotta stop messing around here. Let me in. There we go. Alright. And let's... Is this the way? No, it's not the way. No, Mandalorian. This is the way. There we go. I have the creature corpse to show you. I don't know why he wants me to ask about baiting the traps, because I'm all done. But, so we're going to hand him one. I think he may take all three of them. Oh, you have more. Okay, so he already knows. Last one. What do you know? The very last carcass had what we were looking for. And that's it. What do we do now? I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but it does become somewhat of a home to me. I guess he stays here so that we can go back to him to get bait made later. Which is kind of nice that they give you that as a resource. So he gives you one for free. Put that in storage. I'm just going to give him one. Let's see. Stale. I'm going to give him one. The guard's probably worth more. Convert. And you get one bait. Oh, there you go. Okay. So there is a trophy for dropping bait and attracting 3 different types of fish. Best place to do that is still a basin, because there's 4 types right there in the basin for you. If I used it now, I probably would. It's possible I could attract 3. It really is. Man. Okay, it is 12 after 1 in the game. It's 2:30 in the morning in real life. So we are actually all done here. I'm going to head back to the traveling merchant, and pardon me. Oh, yeah. I gotta repair the damage. And I think I need a tarpon, a horseshoe crab, and one other thing. What is that? Can't believe I've been calling it Twisted Shard the whole time. It's actually Twisted Strand. That just blows my freaking mind, man. Tarpon, horseshoe crab, barrel eye. Barrel eye, which is all the way back in Stellar Basin. So, fun. And we don't need to hear that. Okay. Am I even going the right way? I'm not. I'm not going the right way. But that's okay. What did I do? Oh, my storage. Okay. It's like, why can't I sell this fish? Well, what did I do? Alright, 72. Not great, but it is what it is. We're going to put that in storage. We're going to repair. Okay, and we do not want to leave things unfinished. So, let's... Barrel eye is probably better to be found in Stellar Basin. Let's see. Right here is what we're looking for. The abyssal, day or night, caught by a rod. Right here, number 26 on your workbook is the barrel eye. So we're gonna have to go get that. And that is all there is to do. It's the only other pursuit that we haven't done yet, and I'd like to get that done and call it a night. This did end up taking a lot longer than I thought. We're also going to turn in the necklace, obviously. But first, let's go ahead and make our way to Stellar Basin, come back. Yeah. Alright, we're going to head straight down to Stellar Basin. Gotta come back up, get a tarpon, get a horseshoe crab. What are you? What even are you? Oh, tuna. Okay. Sunfish. Ocean sunfish. Very rare to find those. And the aberration is even rarer. Going the right way? In a matter of speaking, yes. Once we get close, I want to start looking for barrel eyes using the telescope, because you could probably find one. Oh, here is a, what the heck is it called? I can't remember. I've already caught one of these, and its aberration. Oh, there he is. Viperfish. Oh, and there's two variations. Got the trophy anyway. Haha. Oh well. Alright. Some tuna. Red snapper. Gray mullet. Red snapper. Oh my goodness, with the rocking and the back and forth. Ay, ay, ay. Blue mackerel. Where are we, in Kansas? I really don't know. It is late. There's a loose jaw, but it's not in the basin. Disappointed about that. Oh, I also didn't put the marker down on the map for the campsite. I do want to do that. I want to make sure that that happens. There's not enough room. Not enough room. Loose jaw, what was that one? Fang tooth. Ooh, that's it. That's it right there. There we go. Barrel eyes right there. I suppose it's this one right here. Yep, okay. We got ourselves a barrel eye. Let's go for a second one at least. Alright, well, no aberration yet, so. Oh well. I would like to sell some of these before they go stale. But we're so far away. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, I do want to wrap this up. This is getting pretty long and late. Let's turn around. This is not great. I see a shadow, and that is not good. Oh. Maybe that is an island, though. But look how it looks just like when the giant angler is trying to pretend he's a tugboat. It doesn't look like... Well, maybe it's... Oh, maybe that's Blackstone Isle. No, it's not. Alright. In the darkness. Trying to make it through without getting in trouble. I do not need an aberrated arrow squid. Thank you very much. I have a plan. I don't know if the plan's going to work, though. Alright, off the rickety pontoon. Oh, come on. Ocean sunfish. Well, I mean, at least I caught it, so it's in the encyclopedia. It was only a matter of time. And now my engine's damaged, so I'm slower. I don't want to damage it more by overusing haste. The vines. Versatile rod. Great, great, great. Okay. This is the dangers of working through the night. Keep that in mind, please. Alright. The biggest reason why I wanted to sell the fish is now gone. But We got a stale trophy for 22. A tuna. I'm going to... These are all fresh, so that's good. I'm going to keep 2 of them. And let's do our repairs. Okay. And it's 3:30. Let's go ahead and sleep. It's only 2.5 hours, so we should still be fresh, hopefully. I'm not selling it, I'm just looking at it. It's still fresh. Okay. So, we need to find a tarpon, grab a horseshoe crab, which is hopefully already in our crab pots, and bring the barrel eye with us. So, funny enough, that is not what we're looking for, but thanks so much. I'm gonna leave that in there for now. And remind me where the tarpon is, please. This one. Tarpon. And I put the other crab pot, I think it was outside to the left of the... Right here, yeah. Come on, horseshoe crab. Okay, we got 1 horseshoe crab. We are good. We're going to leave these other ones in here for the time being. And I think he's here because I know he's not here, and I know he's not there because we were just over there to get the dog tag. So it must be that way. Yeah, this looks like the place. This looks like the place. Or is this... This is where we got the package. This is not the place. Where the heck is he then? Shoot. Oh, it's gonna go stale before I find him. It must be this one, then. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it goes stale. It's fine. I think he's over here on the left. Right in front of us. Yep. That looks like him. Approach a hooded figure. Deep violet robes mask their face completely. Fisherman feed. The person appears to forget the rest of what they were about to say. Line. Feed the mouth. Hooded figure reveals a scroll. The gesture to a picture. It is a tarpon. Hold the fish in front of their face, studying it with a tightened grip. After a few seconds, the fish collapses on itself under pressure. Figure looks through the gory mess and picks out the heart, placing it into the tongue. Sustain the mind. Give me horseshoe crab, please. Turns the crab over, exposes the soft underbelly. They scoop out its innards. And lastly, he wants a barrel eye. I didn't notice if it was fresh or stale. Oh well. He eats it, blah blah blah, they give you a book, blah blah blah. I've been reading this whole time, right? I think so. Yeah, well the first one was engineering. We must have finished that. I think we finished that like right at the same time we got to Twisted Strand. Oh, man, I can't believe I've been calling it a shard this whole time. Yeah, I never went back in and did any of that. So that, I believe, now officially ends pursuits. Oh look, it's a plane. That's your cue. It's a plane. There we go. Cool. Alrighty then. I'm trying to remember if there's something else I need to do here. We have, we do have bait. Okay. Yes. Let's go back to Stellar Basin for two things. We'll probably have to rest before we can do what we need to do. We are going to grab... I believe I have not grabbed the... Did I get the refined metal in Stellar Basin last time? Did I blow up the little bridge area where the dog... Like where the huts are, kind of close to where we got the dog, and grab the refined metal there? I don't remember if I did that last time. If I did, then this trip is kind of for nothing, but hopefully that's not the case. I also need to move explosives into my cargo out of storage. Let's go ahead and rest here for the night. What are you? Hammerhead? Yeah, we're not going to end up selling that in time, so let's get rid of that. Don't be afraid to discard fish, to throw them away. There's a trophy for discarding 25 fish. And by the end, you're going to be catching things and throwing them away, because you're going to be trying to get aberrations and doing all sorts of other things. I was going to use mixed bait, and what was the other reason I was here? To blow stuff up. That's why. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and get the mixed bait trophy. He's rumbling, but he's not getting angry at me, is he? No. Once you see him turn red, that's when you know you're in trouble. So, we just simply drop bait. That apparently did not work. Interesting. We got amphipod or amphimopod, whatever it is. Okay, apparently it's just that. So usually it's like a variety. So let me do this again here. Hold on. So I don't believe I looked around last time I was here. So we got snailfish and giant amphipod. The angler that's at the mouth of the basin. Yeah, during the day you got barracudas and large groupers, I think they're called. Barracudas, coral groupers. We got lumber. That loose jaw is outside of the basin. So, you know, you'll still be able to see it and get it, but it's this, I feel like it's the same place it was before. So I don't have any other bait in my cargo, so it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I wanted to get mixed bait, and then I wanted to do that. Let's go over here. I do not. Okay. Alright, let's go to the research facility. Put the other explosive in my cargo, as well as another bait. I don't even think I can do that. Well, that stinks. can't do either of those things until I go back to the traveling merchant. Alright, we're going to wrap things up here in just a second, but okay, at least I came here for a good reason, so, because that has yet to be broken, so we'll be able to get our third refined metal, which is very good news, because I thought I was going to have to wait till I got the Devil's Spine to get it. It'd be nice to get that hull upgrade, if I can afford it, who knows. That was weird, I don't know why it stopped midway. Oh, so I need to... I'd like to put a bait in, and I'd like to put this explosive in. Okay. Oh, I guess sell it off the pod. So I'm just going to use the generator. I'm going to go to the middle in hopes that the next bait thing is going to work. I swear it worked before. Alright, mixed results. I got it. Oh, look at that. A barrel eye. That's still a barrel eye. Okay. I don't want that. I don't care for that. Alright, that's enough. I got what I needed. Even though it's getting dark, let's use that explosive and get that final refined metal right around here where it's all kinds of shiny. Use explosive. Alrighty, let's head back to the traveling merchant, and that pretty much will end things for us. We're gonna get another trophy. What the heck was the other thing I wanted to do? Can't remember. I'm selling off these fish here. Stellar Basin. What the heck was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, it's not necessary for the stream, but I do want to drop a crab pod into the right depth here. So that's our final hull upgrade. Hull Advanced we just got. And so all of these, there's no trophy for finishing these, but you may as well, you know? You can have maximum amount of stuff. Two research. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on buying the research parts. I think we no longer need refined metal, so don't worry about that. And there's not a lot more of explosive stuff that we need. Yeah, so we're gonna forget about that for now. For now. I am gonna buy one more cram pot because I left the other two with Twisted Strand, right? Yeah, I left them over there. I'll have to go get them. I'm gonna buy one of these. I want to quickly just find a depth that works. It has to be more than 5 meters. Let me check. Listen to my voice. I've been playing it for far too long. It's 3 a.m. We got to end it. 5 to 50 meters. Okay. We're going to put it, I guess, in the basin. There you go. We're going to drop it right here. That should yield what we need. Very good. So we are going to end it right here. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. I forgot to turn this in. Finally, we are turning in the... Yes, I can put it back in my storage. Yeah. This is a weird thing. I don't think it's the hull upgrades. I think it's because of my panic. But, like, your rods switch places when you look at them at night, which is weird. Yeah. And by the way, now with the hull upgrade, we can get another trophy, actually. So maybe we'll get that. We'll see. Let's talk to the collector. I'm gonna let this play out. I'm not gonna read this. There's the chains trophy. And there is atrophy. Atrophy is essential for completing your encyclopedia. For both the aberration attractor trophy and master angler, I think. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs, a strange feeling of power grows in your chest. So close. One more remains. Go to Devil's Spine. Got it. That is it. So at this point, you could actually talk to the lighthouse keeper and then go to one of the campsites, and we've yet to find the last one, and talk to the NPC that's there, and then come back and talk to the collector, and you will instigate the good ending, actually. Yeah. Which, is that even true? I don't even know if you can do it after 4 relics, because I'm thinking about it, like, if that's true, then you could also do the bad ending. So I'm not sure. But I have heard multiple people say that once you find your 4th relic, you can begin the good ending by talking to a couple NPCs. I have not done that myself because there's no point in it. We're going to get the 5th relic, we're going to set up both endings, and we're going to do them back to back, probably next stream, which might be tomorrow early. I don't know, we'll see. At this point, it is tomorrow early. So, yeah, I'm going to end it there. atrophy. We got it in the bank. We got the ability to buy a light that's going to give us 3,000 lumens, which is going to also give us a trophy. And I can't really think of too much else that's going on here, so I think we're going to stop there, and we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up tomorrow. You know, there's a very good chance I will be streaming the final area and possibly both endings in the next stream in the next 24 hours or so. Hope to see you there. Hope this helped, and take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.